everyone, welcome back to this new lesson. In this lesson we gonna learn about subject-verb agreement. Okay, so in this lesson we will cover first of all introduction of subject-verb agreement, and in part A we will cover basic rules of subject agreement, and part B we will cover intermediate rules of subject agreement, and part C we will cover advanced rules of subject agreement, and at the end we will also do practice exercises. Okay, so before starting this lesson we have to know the purpose of this lesson. Okay, the purpose is to understand and apply the rules of subject agreement from basic to advanced level with examples. Okay, so guys, if you are new on this channel, then also subscribe this channel to see more videos like this. So let's get started. So guys, first of all you need to know what's the use of subject verb agreement. So you know, without subject verb agreement rules, you never speak correctly in a sentence or phrases. Okay, so you never write English. Okay, so this is very important thing here. So let's learn all things about subject verb agreement. Okay, so let's start our lesson. First of all, let's see introduction of subject verb agreement. Subject verb agreement means subject and verb in a sentence must agree in number, singular or plural. Subject verb agreement means the subject and the verb in a sentence must agree in number, singular or plural. And a singular subject takes a singular verb, and while a plural subject takes a plural verb. This is a simple introduction of subject verb agreement. Okay, so let's learn rules of subject verb agreement. So here I divided rules in three parts. Part A, basic rules; part B, intermediate rules; and in part C, advanced rules. Okay, so first of all let's see basic rule of subject verb agreement. So this is our part A. Okay, this is our part A. So basic rules of subject agreement. Here first rule here. First rule in basic rules. Okay, first rule is singular subject takes singular verbs. Singular subject take singular verb. Okay, so singular verbs usually end in s. You know, singular subjects, singular verbs usually end in s. Okay, singular. For example, runs, ride, eats. These kind of type verb are singular. Okay, for example, the cat runs. The cat runs across the yard. The cat runs across the yard. She writes a letter. Here you easily understand she is a singular subjective pronoun here, so we have to use singular verb. And here cat is a singular subject here, so we have to use singular verb. Singular verb is runs. Okay, you know, singular verbs usually end in s. Okay, next rule here, singular subjects take singular verbs. Singular subject takes singular verbs, and singular verbs do not end in s. Singular verbs do not end in s. For example, the cats run across the yard. The cats run across the yard. Okay, next, they write letters. Here you easily understand cats is a singular subject, so with singular subject we have to use singular verb. Singular verb is here only run. Next, they is a singular subjective pronoun, so with singular subjective pronoun we have to use singular verb. Singular verb is right. Okay guys, you easily understand these two rules in basic, and in these two rules here only basic rules of subject verb agreement. Okay, so let's learn our next rules. Our next part here of intermediate rules of subject verb agreement. Our next part is part B. Okay, so in part B we will see rules of intermediate rules. Okay, intermediate rules of subject agreement. Okay, so intermediate rules. So first rule is here: subjects joined by and, subjects joined by and are singular. Okay, for example, Mary and Johan are friends. Mary and Johan are friends. Are. Next example here: the dog and the cat played together. The dog and the cat played together. Here. So in these examples have two subjects or two subjects joined by and Mary and Johan joined by and the dog and the cat, two subjects here and joined by and. So we have to use singular verb. So singular verb are here and singular verb play here. Guys, you understand when we use singular verb? So when do we use singular verb? So you guys, you understand when subject joined by and, okay, are singular. So we have to use also singular verb. Okay. Next rule here: subjects joined by or nor. Okay. When subjects joined by or nor agree with the nearest subject. Agree with the nearest subject. Okay. So let's see example. Either the teacher nor or the students. Either the teacher nor or the students are responsible. Are responsible. Okay. Next rule here. Next example here: neither the students nor the teacher is available. Okay. Here. So you know guys, here or nor. So guys, subjects joined with or nor. So subject first, the teacher, the students, joined by or. So agree with the nearest subject. Okay. So nearest subjects here, students. Students is a singular subject. So we have to use singular verb. So with singular subject we have to use singular verb. Are correct here. Okay. Next, the students, the teacher. Two subjects here and joined by nor. Okay. Then agree with the nearest subject. Nearest subject is teacher. Teacher is a singular subject here. So with singular subject we have to use singular verb. Okay. So here is right here. Okay. So guys, you understand these kind of examples. Okay. So let's see our next rules of intermediate level. Okay. Next the third rule here in our part B. Okay. Third rule here: collective nouns. Collective nouns, you know, collective nouns like team, family, audience. These are collective nouns. Okay. So use a singular verb if a group acts as a unit. Use a singular verb if the group acts as a unit. But use a singular verb if individuals act separately. Use singular verb if individuals act separately. Okay. For example, the team wins the match. Here, team is acting as one unit. The team is acting as one unit. So one unit. So we have to use singular verb. Okay. Here rule: use singular verb if the group acts as a unit. Here, team is a group. So team is acting as a one unit. So we have to use singular verbs. Okay. You know, in singular verbs added and in s. So here we added s. Okay. Next, the team are arguing among themselves. Okay. The team are arguing among themselves. Here, team in individuals acting separately. Here, team is working, individual acting separately. So we have to use singular verb. Okay, singular verb are is correct here. Okay, so here use singular verb if individuals act separately. So here team is working, individuals act separately. So okay, so here you understand. Next rule. Next, here fourth rule here, indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronoun. I think you have you may have heard about indefinite pronouns like everyone, someone, is, nobody. Okay, so they are singular. These are singular indefinite pronoun. Singular indefinite pronouns. Okay, so singular indefinite pronouns always take singular verbs. Okay, singular indefinite pronouns always take singular verbs. For example, everyone is happy. Everyone is happy. Okay, someone is happy, like this. Okay, next, singular indefinite pronoun. Singular indefinite pronoun, for example, both, many, few, several. These are singular indefinite pronoun here. So always take singular indefinite pronoun, always take singular verbs. Okay, singular verbs. Let's see example, both. Both are excited. So both is a indefinite pronoun or singular pronoun. So we have to use singular verb. Both are excited. Okay, you guys, you must need to remember these pronouns. Okay, singular pronouns and singular pronoun. Okay, this is most important thing here. Next, some can be singular or singular depending on context. Okay, some pronouns can be singular or singular depending on context. For example, all, none, some, most. These pronouns something confusing, so you don't be confused because this is something simple. Let's see example. All of the cake is gone. All of the cake is gone. Here, cake is a singular subject here. It's a singular form here. So we have to use singular verb. Okay, singular verb is correct here. Okay, next, all of the cookies. Here, cookies is a singular format. So with singular, you have to use singular verb. Cookies are gone. Cookies, all of the cookies are gone. Here, cookies, singular here. So guys, you understand some pronouns can be singular or singular, but it depend on context. Okay, so let's move on our next rules. Our next rule is related to our part C. So in our part C, we have advanced rules of subject agreement. Okay, advanced rules. So let's see one by one. Our first rule here in our advanced rules. Okay, first rule here, phrases or clauses between the subjects and the verb. Okay, phrases or clauses between the subject and the verb. Okay, for example, ignore the words in between. Match the verb to the subject. Okay, ignore the words in between. Match the verb to the subject. For example, the bouquet of roses. The bouquet of roses smells wonderful. The bouquet of roses smells wonderful. Here, the bouquet only a singular format as a one unit. Okay, so we have to use singular verb. Singular verb. Here, smells. No, smells added s at the end of the verb. Okay, smells. Next, the students who were late. The students who were late have arrived. The students who were late have arrived. Okay, so guys, you understand here have correct here students. Main thing here students. Okay, who were late have arrived. So you ignore this part. You ignore this part. Okay, you ignore this part. You focus only the word and the students. Students singular, so we have to use singular verb. The vocate singular, so we have to use singular verb. Okay, so here ignore the words in between. The match the verb to the subject. Okay, so guys, you understand. Next, our next rule is here inverted sentences. Inverted sentences like questions or starting with here or there. Okay, inverted sentence like questions or starting with here or there. Identify the subject and ensure the verb agrees. Identify the subjects and ensure the subject and ensure the verb agrees. For example, here is the book. Here is the book. The book here is a singular format. Singular. Okay. Singular. Here we have to use verb according to next words. Next subjective verb or objective verbs. Okay. No, sorry. Subjective or objective nouns. Okay. Here is according to the book. Okay. Next. There are here verb depends on next nouns. Next noun are many options. So many options, singular format. So we have to use singular verb. The book is a singular format, singular noun. So we have to use singular verb. Okay. So this is simple thing here. If the sentence starts with here and or there, so we have to use a verb according to next noun, like the book and the many options. Okay. Next rule here, titles, singular subjects or quoted phrases. Okay, titles, singular objects or quoted phrases. Okay, so here always take singular verbs. Always take singular verbs. For example, to kill a mockingbird is the king. To kill a mockingbird is a classic novel. Okay, here to kill a mockingbird is a title or phrase. Okay, next, $10 is enough for the meal. $10 is enough for the meal. Okay, so guys, you understand about these type of rules. Okay, these are advanced level rules. Okay, so I think this is something difficult, but you easily understand. If you don't understand, you again you pause this video again and again. Okay, so let's see next. Our next fourth rule here in our advanced rules. Okay, next fourth rule is subject with every or each. Subjects with every or each, always singular verb. Okay, always singular verb. Subjects with every or each, always take singular verb. Okay, for example, every student and teacher is attending. Every student or teacher is attending. Here you easily understand every subject with every or each, so we have to use always singular verb. Okay, so is correct here. Next fifth rule here, fractions and percentage. So here match the verb with the noun following off. Okay, match the verb with noun following off. Okay, for example, half of the P is left. Half of the P is left. Okay, here you easily understand half of the P. Correct. Next, 50% of the students. 50% of the students here are correct here are present. 50% of the students are present. So guys, you understand, match the verb with the noun following. Noun following means P. P is singular. The P is a singular noun here, singular subject here. So we have to use singular verb. Here the students, singular subjects here. So with singular subjects we have to use singular verb. So are correct here. Okay. So guys, you understand subject verb agreement rules, basic rules, intermediate rules, advanced rules, and at the end let's do some exercise. Okay, so practice exercise here. So first of all, our first exercise here is related to fill in the blanks with correct verb. Fill in the blank with correct verb. Okay, so correct verb. Our first here, the dog along the puppies loudly. What is correct here? Walk or walks. Okay, what is correct here? Write in the comment box correct answer. Our correct answer is here, dog along the puppies. Puppies, singular subject here. So we have to use walk because walks added s. So this is singular, but we need singular verb. So singular verb is walk is correct here. Okay. Next, each of the players ready for the game. Each of the players ready for the game. So what is correct here? Second, in our second question. So is, we will see in our advanced rules, each or every. So each or every we have to use only singular verb. Okay, so each of the players is ready for the game. Okay, so here is correct here. Okay, so you know every when a sentence started with each or every subjects. Okay, so we have to use only singular verb. Okay, next, none of the water being wasted. So this is very simple. None of the water, and water also are uncountable now. So we have to use only singular verb. Singular verb has been wasted. Okay, has is correct here. Let's see our next question. Next question, correct the errors in these sentences. Correct the errors in these sentences. Okay, so this is our first sentence here. The list of the items are on the table. The list of the items are on the table. So guys, you tell me your answer in the comment box. Okay, so guys, this is our right answer is error. We have to search error. Okay, so error is here, R is wrong because we have to use here singular verb. Singular verb is. Okay, because the list of items not followed. We have to follow the list. Okay, so the list is a singular format, singular subject. Okay, so we have to use singular verb is. The list of items is on the table. Okay, because list is a singular here, singular subject here. Next sentence here, neither the coach nor the players was prepared. Guys, if you remember our rules, basic rules or intermediate rules, you can easily understand, you can easily solve this question. Okay, so here neither or, neither nor. So whenever you see or nor, when verb depends on nearest subject. Nearest subject is players. Players, singular subject. With singular subject, we have to use singular verb. Was is wrong here. So we have to use verb. Verb is correct here. Okay. So neither the coach nor the players were prepared. Right? Next, third question here. Rewrite the sentences ensuring proper subject-verb agreement. Okay, so let's see. The family decide to go on vacation. Next sentence. Here is the box you ordered. Okay, so this is work for you. You give me your answer in the comment box. Okay, so I will definitely see your comments and your answer. Okay, so guys, you easily understand subject verb agreement rules. We have learned basic level, intermediate level, and advanced level also. Okay, so if you have any kind of doubt, you can ask me in the comment box, or if you are new on this channel, then also share this channel. Okay, so see you in my next video very soon.